All right, hey folks, enough of you have asked me about lasers on pistols that I thought I'd make a special video to jump into the pros and the cons of having a laser on your pistol. This right here is a TLR-8. It's a new light by Streamlight that allows you to have bright light, and then also you can have a laser or you can have both. Right now, I don't know if you can even see that, but there's a laser inside there. So anyway, this is effectively a laser. Let me go through the pros and cons, but this is kind of my go-to for Glock. There's other types of lasers that are good. Crimson Trace is a good name in the laser world. I'll also put a link below for all the stuff that I'll mention. So this gun, this light, this laser, and then the Crimson Traces as well. So Crimson Traces on the Glocks wrap around the back strap, and I noticed with my grip, because I just really torque in, I can actually shift to 0 on it. When it's under bore, especially this far below bore, and it's just a weak place to mount in general. I can observe quite easily shifts in 0, which means your laser's on, but the bullet doesn't necessarily go exactly where you wanted it to. If you're shooting at long distances, or if you had some type of hostage shot, that can be really bad because your laser's right on, but your bullet's going somewhere completely different. Now, the TLR-8, I have tested this laser a bit. I can, by banging it around and moving it with my hand, make noticeable differences in 0. Would that be enough to really affect it in terms of hitting a torso at 7 yards? No, it's still going to hit. So depending on your application, this may be just as fine, but I have an inherent mistrust of lasers, especially on pistols, because nothing really blows my mind. Now, there is a Crimson Trace laser that goes on the that's built into like the hand grip of an M&P, and those work amazing, really cool, and you can toggle it on and off. But this isn't really, I'm not really talking about the Streamlight TLR-8, which I really like this, or Crimson Trace. I'm just talking about lasers in general. So I'm not poo-pooing on anybody's product here. Yeah, I just said that. That's weird. Anyway, here's the pros, and then we'll go through the cons. Pro, it's great for untrained people who aren't going to, under stress, even look at the sight picture. If it's built into the grip and they can just kind of point and then a laser happens to appear, they have a much higher likelihood of hitting their target, even if it doesn't have perfect 0, than something with iron sights. So for untrained people, a laser can be a great thing. If you have a little bit more money and more training, a red dot that goes on could be an even better option, which I'd rather have a red dot than an actual visible laser for some of the cons that you'll see coming up. But this is, I mean, I think this is like $100, $150, something like that, to get a laser and a really bright 500 lumen light. That's not bad. So for untrained folks, lasers can be a really good solution. Another pro, second pro, cops, when they're using shields, oftentimes they're holding a shield and then they have a gun right here. Well, you can't aim like that. And be like, no, I can do it, aim through the window. I'm like, shut up, dude. Yeah, you can do that on the range for like one time and then you get fatigued. But a laser on a pistol, that allows you to actually be able to hit something. So there's a second thing. 3, unorthodox shooting positions. Could I have said that in a more unorthodox manner? Anyway, like you could look through the window of a car, put your gun under the car with a laser and conceivably shoot and still hit your target because of the laser. And I'm not advocating that you do that. I'm just saying you could do some crazy stuff. Holding the gun up here, just putting the laser on and go BAM! Really unorthodox shooting positions allow you to do other stuff. You can hold it down at the belly and look through a door jamb and shoot somebody through a door jamb like that without having to really. Anyway, unorthodox shooting positions, I'd say it's a pro as well. That's number 3. Fourth pro, signaling for tactical teams. I can, mark things and show people of like, I can assign sectors of fire with that laser. And 5, it can be really awesome in a low light scenario or a night vision scenario. So there's 5 good pros to why you should have a laser. Here's some things that are cons against lasers on handguns. One is it's one more thing to manipulate. You could have it there, but you don't have it always toggled on, or it doesn't have a pressure switch, or it's another button that you have to remember to hit, and an untrained person is just not going to be able to do that more than likely. 2, just other reliability issues, whether it be shift in 0, doesn't really come on, or it flickers because of the grip pressures are different, but also failing batteries. It's one more thing that could fail. 3, it's hard to see in full daylight. So, bright out, you put that laser on, you may or may not see anything. But a low lit environment, especially home defense late at night, should be glowing pretty hot. Let's see, it is slower. Here's a con number 4. It is slower than something like iron sights or a red dot. And some people say, hey, it's faster than me. I'm like, great. Once you start developing and shooting more and more and more, there's a reason why competitive shooters aren't using red lasers. They'll use red dots, they'll use iron sights, but laser, it's going to take longer for you to find and then register a hit, and the recoil, it takes longer. So there's another con. Let's see, number 5. It lets everyone know exactly where you are. You see the laser, you can track it back. One more con. So it gives away your position, especially in a low light environment. And 6, it's insanely hard to keep them zeroed. They just, I haven't really ever seen any laser on a pistol that locks in like a pit bull, and no matter what you do to it, that laser truly stays exactly where it is. Like I can just hammer on this RMR, it just doesn't go anywhere. It stays 0, which is really impressive because I didn't think this little sight would work, but it does. So anyway, there's pros and cons. You guys make the decision. I don't really have any skin in it. I'm just trying to be a resource and provide you guys with some good data so you can make good decisions. Hey, hat pins. Look at these guys. Every hat is now a Warrior Poet hat. You get these from the website, and you just take the back and just kind of bend it down, and then you can represent and be cool, right? Or you can just be you with a hat pin. I don't know if we'll make it to cool. But anyway, pick those up. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, and I'd appreciate it. Train hard, train smart, and I'll see you next time, guys.